So I saw this tweet made by a Catholic YouTuber by the name of Cameron Riker, I think his name is. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But he runs a theology and apologetics channel. He seeks to defend Catholicism against Protestants primarily, but I've seen him do stuff against non believers as well. And I've seen him cover theology and things of that nature. I've seen a couple of his videos. They're pretty good. Um, you can check out his channel if you want to. But the post that I'm referencing is on his Twitter account. And he posted, I'm going to give some pushback on it because he posted, if you're Catholic, you shouldn't believe in aliens. You're better than that. So I replied and I asked him, let me see if I can find my own reply here. It might not be here. Oh, it's right here. It's on the top. Is there a biblical or doctrinal reason to reject their existence? Is my reply. And that is the basis of my objection to this claim that we shouldn't believe in aliens. Now, I will agree that we shouldn't hold it as a matter of fact, like we know for a fact aliens are real and things like that. Not until we get evidence of that fact. But I don't see a conflict with biblical teaching or with doctrinal teaching to hold to the idea that aliens might be out there. I don't see a reason to reject that. I don't see a reason why we should not believe that. We should avoid that belief is essentially what he's telling us to do, and I just don't understand that. So I do want some clarification on that position, because his position is not that we can't, because there's going to be people who say things to the effect of, well, we can't believe it if it's not in the Bible or something like that, which is the same thing as like a sola scriptura Protestant saying that all of our doctrines aren't biblical even though they are. So that kind of reasoning is Protestant reasoning that we should not use. But again, his claim is that we shouldn't believe it, not that we can't, because we can actually believe that. There is no doctrinal position against it or for it. So we have the freedom to pose theological questions about their existence and things like that. I personally would take the position that the Pope takes. This is an interview that he did. So I'm just going to read out what it says here from this article. So he was asked about the possibility of life in the universe, and he said, honestly, I wouldn't know how to answer. The Pope replied, this is like part of a paragraph where he was asked a question, explaining that while scientific knowledge has until now excluded the possibility of other thinking beings in the universe, it can't do that. It can't exclude that possibility. That's not what science does. But you can find scientists who think that there could be, think that there aren't. This is also up for debate in the scientific community as well. Until America was discovered, we thought it didn't exist, or really we didn't know it existed, but fair enough. And instead, it existed. So basically, his position boils down to this: we don't know. We don't know if they exist, and we can't be sure, so we shouldn't make any definitive statements. But we can't rule them out. My personal position, I would add to that and say that there probably is, but I'm not going to make any definitive claims about that. So I'm just going to finish the rest of the quote here. He said, in every case, I think that we should stick to what the scientists tell us, still aware that the Creator is infinitely greater than our knowledge, Francis said. He said Francis said that the one thing he is sure about in the universe and the world in which we live in is that it is not the result of chance or chaos, my bad, but rather of divine intelligence. It is the result of the love of God who loves us, who created us, who desired us, and never leaves us alone. He said, okay. So that's his position. It's maybe they exist, maybe not. In any case, it doesn't damage the faith in any kind of way. And so that's why I want some clarification from Cameron here about why it is that he says we should not believe in that we're better than that. I would think that if aliens are real, if the possibility that they're real, saying that we are better than to believe they exist is kind of, I don't know. I just don't think that's the best idea to say that kind of thing, especially because the official position from the Pope himself seems to be we don't know, we can't rule it out. So I just want some clarification from him. And that's pretty much it. Follow me on Twitter, guys. Subscribe to the channel, but primarily follow me on Twitter. I want followers on there. I'm just kidding. Kind of. I do want people to follow me on there. But I'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoy the video, like the video, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe, and we'll see you. I'll see you. I don't know. Maybe it'll be we. I might have somebody else on, but I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.